In the twilight hours, as the 3 moons of Calidora ascended the horizon, our guide, an enigmatic alien with sage-like eyes, welcomed us at the threshold of the Dreamweave Canopies. Their robes, embroidered with the shimmering thread of star silk, reflected the moonlight, creating a path of light amidst the darkened woods. We stepped forward, not with our feet, but with our minds, as the guide's soothing voice began to narrate the saga of the skies. The alien's elongated fingers gestured to the canopy above, where the leaves danced in iridescent hues, harmonizing with the gentle hum of the nocturnal choir. The flora of Calidora, luminescent and wise, responded to our presence, their glow intensifying, casting ethereal patterns on the soft, mossy ground. Each step was a leap across the constellations, the narrative of the cosmos told in the whisper of leaves and the creak of ancient boughs. As we ventured deeper into the arboreal labyrinth, the air grew denser with the perfume of midnight blossoms and the whispers of unseen creatures. The guide's tales became more profound, speaking of times when the trees were young and the stars unnamed. Each word spun from their lips seemed to carry the weight of eons, yet their delivery was as light as the spores that floated around us, seeking new soil in which to plant the seeds of stars. Our journey took us across bridges woven from the dreams of sleeping giants and beneath arches carved by the architects of the wind. Here in Calidora, nature was the grand weaver of destinies, and the alien guide was its chronicler, their voice a conduit for the planet's memory. With every tale, we found ourselves drifting further into the embrace of Calidora's nocturnal serenity, our eyes heavy with the magic of the land. At the heart of the labyrinth, we reached a clearing bathed in the silver glow of the moons, where the guide bid us to rest. Here, they said, is where the canopies weave their most potent dreams. As we laid down, the canopies above us swirled into a tapestry of moonlight and shadow, our eyes closing to the lullaby of the guide's continuing narration, promising that upon awakening, we would remember the lore of Calidora as if it were our own. As our eyelids grew heavy in the moonlit clearing, the guide's voice wove through the fabric of our dreams, leading us into a sleepwalk amongst the trees. The Dreamweave Canopies stretched endlessly above, an ever-shifting mosaic of green and silver. Our slumberous trek was silent, but for the symphony of the night, each note a leaf rustling, a branch swaying, a distant creature calling to the stars. The guide spoke of the celestial rivers, streams of pure starlight that nourished the roots of the great trees. We beheld the spectacle as they merged with the life essence of the planet, a dance of light and life entwining. The luminous waters ran along the pathways, illuminating our journey with a tranquil glow that promised wonders beyond the bend. There was an ancient wisdom in the guide's every word, a resonance that spoke of eons past and the enduring spirit of the cosmos. The trees themselves seemed to listen, their bark aglow with scripts of an arcane language, telling tales older than the moons that watched over them. These stories were not heard, but felt, an osmosis of eons into the soul. Our path led to a grove where the trees bore fruit that shone like lanterns, each one a different hue, a different dream. The guide offered us these gifts of Calidora, and as we partook, the taste was not of flavours but of experiences. Joy, sorrow, love, wonder, a myriad of emotions distilled into moments of pure being. The final words of the night's tale were a whisper, a gentle breeze through the leaves as we settled into a dream deeper than the abyss of space. The guide assured us that the morrow would bring the crescendo of this nocturne, a revelation at dawn that would unite the tapestry of night with the weft of day. As dawn's first light pierced the canopy, our guide stirred us from our dreams. The forest was transformed, bathed in the soft hues of a new day. The Dreamweave Canopies, once a nocturnal tapestry, now shimmered in the golden morning light, revealing hidden paths and secrets that only the day could unveil. Our guide led us to the echoing falls, a cascading marvel of water that sang with the voices of the forest. The sound was soothing, a symphony composed of liquid notes and the soft rustle of leaves. Here in the embrace of the falls, the guide revealed the heart of Calidora, the source from which all life on the planet flowed, As we gazed into the clear waters, images emerged, reflections of ancient civilizations that once walked these lands. The guide spoke of their rise and fall, their dreams and discoveries, a history etched in the waters of time. We were not just observers, but participants, our presence adding another layer to the story. The journey continued to the Whispering Plateau, a vast expanse where the trees thinned and the sky opened wide. The plateau offered a panoramic view of Calidora, a landscape alive with vibrant colours and thriving life. The guide's narration now spoke of the future, of possibilities, and the potential that lay within the seeds of time. As the sun reached its zenith, the guide concluded our voyage at the summit of visions. Here, the entirety of Calidora was visible, a breathtaking vista that stretched to the horizon. Our guide's final words were an invitation to return, for each visit to Calidora would reveal new wonders, new stories, and new dreams. As the day waned, our guide beckoned us towards the twilight thicket, a realm where day and night merged in a delicate balance. The thicket was a maze of shadows and light, with each turn revealing a new marvel, a bloom that shone with the radiance of stars, a tree whose leaves sang in the evening breeze. The guide's voice became a soft murmur, blending with the rustling leaves and the distant call of nocturnal creatures. In the twilight thicket, time seemed to stand still, each moment a lingering note in the symphony of Calidora. Our senses were heightened, attuned to the subtle shifts of the forest's soul. We reached a glade where fireflies danced in a hypnotic ballet, their light weaving patterns in the air, telling stories in a language of luminescence. The guide gestured to the spectacle, explaining that each firefly carried a memory, a fragment of Calidora's past and present, a living tapestry of light and life. The deeper we ventured, the more the forest revealed its secrets. Ancient ruins, overgrown and reclaimed by nature, spoke of civilizations that had once thrived under the canopies. Our guide narrated their stories with reverence, each word a tribute to the cycles of growth and decay, the eternal dance of life and time. As night fell, we arrived at the Luminous Lake, a body of water that reflected the galaxy above. The guide bid us to gaze into the waters, and as we did, visions of Calidora's future unfurled, a world of harmony, where nature and its denizens thrived in an unbroken circle of existence. As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, our guide led us to the final marvel of our journey, the starlit glade. Here, the canopy opened to reveal the vast cosmos above, each star a story, each constellation a chapter in Calidora's endless tale. The guide's voice, now a mere whisper, urged us to listen to the stars, to hear their ancient whispers. In the starlit glade, we lay on the soft earth, our eyes fixed upon the heavens. The stars seemed to dance, forming patterns and pictures that told the history of the universe. Our guide explained that these celestial tales were Calidora's gift to us, a reminder of our place in the vast tapestry of existence. The night deepened, and the guide spoke of the Star Weavers, mythical beings said to craft the destiny of the cosmos. In the glade, it felt as though we could almost touch them, our fingers stretching towards the sky, brushing against the fabric of the universe. Our journey through Calidora was coming to an end, but the guide assured us that our story was just beginning. They spoke of the power of dreams, of the infinite possibilities that awaited us in our own worlds, inspired by the wonders we had witnessed. As we prepared to leave, the guide's final words were a blessing, a promise that the magic of Calidora would always be with us, in our hearts and in our dreams. We departed the starlit glade, carrying with us memories of a world where every leaf, every star, every whisper held a story.